Center in Montalban here in Rizal, and on your screens the starters for the Chery Tiggo Crossovers, their first game here in the Jamie Levitoria. Take a look at the Capital1 starters. Capital, of course, making a lot of noise.
I spotted her. Yes, we spotted her
yes,
here in Montalban.
Right. So the live audience happy to see their idol here, but of course she is still doing her duties with the national team. So this is just a preseason meet that we're watching right now as we get started with a first point action. And this is the debut for Chery. Good first ball. Quick action, and we're seeing now these teams trying out so good. They're really in command.
In command, yes.
And we're seeing good defense from Chery also, allowing for those plays to be executed. PVL this time will score. That's her second. And it all. And PVL and makes up for that error earlier. And of course, one of the stars of NU during her time. Oh, wow, what an entrance. What an entry for Cesc Robles right away for Chery Tiggo. But this is, again, it's a time to experiment because Alina Becar was doing quite well.
Yes.
Doing a lot of good plays. And here's a chance now for Chery Tiggo again for the counter. Good pickup by Shola Alvarez. And that paid off. Australia with a finish. Floater handled by Robles. Adora four. Solo block by Robles. Australia. Set points here. What timing. Another floater. Tough serves from Tolenada. Looking for Genesis. Blockers were there. Another chance here. Quick conversion, but Tolenada
Still good.
One keeps the ball in play. That was a botched play there for Chery. Here's a chance for point and a win. And it's just fitting that Shola Alvarez scores the winning point in that first set because she was working overtime both in offense and defense. Got one last time. Point of the set brought to you by Myra. Be brighter, brighter with Myra's Vitamin Power Whitening Lotion.
And set number 2 for Chery.
We haven't even seen action from
Pauline Gaston.
Pauline Gaston.
Right. That he's seeing from his team. He keeps mentioning going back to the system here.
Well, that's certainly off system. Genesis with a pickup. Back row attack. And there is a check ball.
This is known to be one of the power attackers here for the Capital1 Solar Spikers. Just needing to go a little bit more left laterally in that movement, but she's almost there. Great performance coming from Aimee Hernandez.
And we see Capital1's blockers really working the net. Alvarez from the left.
That's too tight.
Oh, but Robles may do. Good first ball.
Ooh,
and
there we go.
On fire. Seth Rodriguez, of course, one of the taller players of the team.
It's a good serve. Ooh. Easy point here for the Chery Tiggo Crossovers. Also coming from set 1 as well.
Oh, another point off the block. So Hernandez contributing. Jean Soreño has had quite a game today.
Ooh, good swing.
Yeah, good pickup there by Tolenada. Another chance here for Chery. Another good swing. That one's a go. And Aimee Hernandez will score point number 6 on the court.
Yep, she has a full front row. Let's see how she will strategize here.
Again, that system play. Coach Norman Miguel was happy about that.
Also, lack of wrist action in that sequence. Good receive.
One-handed set. Robles is blocked. One more chance for Cess. Genesis saves that ball. Here's Shola Alvarez. One more time for Alvarez. Good D. Robles blocked. Nunag. And you know, you credit Nunag there for her saves and allowing for that rally to go on.
Amy Hernandez just finishing off that rally with that beautiful power tip. Take a look at that.
Shola Alvarez. And that is game or set for Chery in the second frame. Capital One, hindi sila nagpaiwan in the second set. As we take a look at that point of the set, brought to you by Myra. Be Vita Brighter with Myra's vitamin-powered whitening lotion. The third set. And like we said, we're split now. And both teams really well-matched today. Australia sending it over. Good defense. Angelina taking care of that one. And that is off the hands.
Clean attack, no block, that wrist action. Perfect swing by Pauline Gaston.
Genesis is blocked. Good defense from Capital One. There the floor again. Needed where she was. One more time for Trisha. Soft. Good read by Soreño. From the back row. There the floor again. Anticipating where she needed to be. That one got away from Doromal. And what a rally, Jamie.
Clearly have the momentum here in set number 3. But Roma Doromal, unfortunately, touching that attack.
Genesis. Good save there by Robles.
That's a good set.
So Genesis gets multiple chances, but we're seeing good blocking from Chery. Running attack again, this time picked up by Australia. And Abu with the defense. Let's see where Bicar will go. 3 times. Third one is charm for Pauline Gaston, and the crowd loving that action. Well, the whole Inara Center really appreciating that last sequence.
And no block for Chery Tiggo.
That's a great point from Peña Fiel. Almost breaking into the double-digit area. Australia 2 with 9 points. Big serve from April Tapia. Soreño with a kill.
What a serve.
Yeah, but good first ball from Tapia. Hernandez again, all alone with that block. Good idea for Soreño.
Well, not a lot of middle attacks we're seeing from Pia Abu as well.
Ooh.
Anyone who you put here for Chery Tiggo will make a difference.
Oh, quick reaction there. That's Regalo. The push by Cess Robles.
Loaded serve yet again by Maraño.
Oh!
Pauline Gaston.
Wow, everything is working now for Chery Tiggo. Offensive block. And all but over after that 11-1 run. to you by Myra P. Vita Brighter with Myra's vitamin-powered whitening lotion. Just really meant to be a preview of things to come when the real season kicks in, the official season.
Right, and Baby Jean Soreño has had the starting unit here in all sets as we see a rare error by Alina Bicar. Some hesitation on the digging of Shaya Adorador. Ooh, out of bullet.
First set was won by Capital 1, 25-20.
Good by Baby Jean.
Toramal. Save there. Not Genesis. Couldn't keep it in play. Abu with the defense. Reading Robles there. Genesis. Robles again. Rebound. One more chance. Bicar. Back set. Maranyo with a running attack picked up there. Great defense. Good exchanges. And Robles going off speed. Good read there by Capital One. Play continues. Longest rally. Robles again. Finally she gets it. And this girl will not quit. Wow. This time she didn't need multiple attempts.
Yep.
In Bella Belen.
Right.
That will happen before you know it. So a lot of anticipation for that. And I'm sure a lot of people wanted to see how Baby Jean Soreño would fare in her first professional game. As we take a look at this rally. And Soreño, she has not disappointed. Pauline Gaston in the front row for Chery Tiggo. And as you mentioned, Jamie, she is a spark plug. Things happen when she is on the floor.
Good cover.
Good save by Cesc Robles there. Oh, this time by Pauline Gaston. And Soreño again, picked up by Galdones that time. Genesis blocked. Niegos from the other side. And that is definitely off the block. Deloria will get her check ball this time. No questions asked. Game here in the On Tour Series. Capital One, on the other hand, looking for their first win in their third game. Niegos.
What a dig.
Oh, yeah. Oh, ooh, almost, but the double block working for Capital One. So Capital One has made the necessary adjustments here in this fourth set. Very sticky, scrappy defense, and they have been able to convert, like you said, Jamie. They have taken advantage of the defense, of the good defense. Labor looking for Cañete. Rally continues. Alvarez.
Good bump set.
Robles, double block. That's two in a row with Olenada and Abu coming together.
There's been a lot of difficulty in terms of receive that we're seeing for Chery Tiggo Crossovers, which means that the Capital One Solar Spikers have been serving tough in set number 4.
Good first ball. Genesis with that approach.
Good touch.
Bicar, quick! Oh! Ball still alive though. Abu there with an excellent block. And that one got away. Chery Tiggo. And another chance here for Capital One.
That needs to be more polished as we see a clear attack going outside.
Second chance for Chery Tiggo to cap this. Outside, untouched, and that is it official?
They will have a challenge, of course.
Yeah.
The liberos of Capital One, the receive is there. It's in the setter's area, but it's the attacking that needs to be more polished. As we see, a clear attack going outside for the Capital 1 Solar Spikers.
And that is a win for Chery Tiggo on their first game here in the On Tour Series. Capital 1 came close